Hi, so this is Snap. I'm going to go through a few things that are going to be helpful for you to know long term as we work in Snap this quarter. This little page looking icon gives you the file menu. You can save and import different things. The cloud is where you log in and out or change or recover your password. Make sure you verify your email so that you can recover your password if you need to. Tools has Zoom blocks. You can make your blocks bigger or smaller. I'll change it back because that's pretty big. This area is called the palette. So there's selector up here. Notice that the color of the selection matches the color of the blocks. I'm going to go ahead and drag a block out. So just click and drag, and I can put it into the scripting area. There are 3 tabs. Scripting area is where you put your code. Costumes is where you'll have different costumes for your sprite. And then there's sounds also. If I click on the stage, so here's a button. This is a selector for the stage. The stage has its own scripting area. So notice that that move block disappeared. The stage is this big white rectangle, and it's basically just where the sprites move around. So you'll notice over here I have motion selected and all the blue blocks disappeared. The stage does have blocks, it just can't move, so motion is not enabled. Also notice that for the stage, instead of costumes, it's backgrounds. So the stage can have a background, and then you'll notice in this menu, now costumes has changed to backgrounds. If I click back on the on the sprite, and I come back over here, that's costumes, and then we'll notice right here, this tab is costumes, and then my code is back. Down here, this is called the sprite corral because you can have more than one sprite. You can make a new sprite by clicking this little sprite costume. That costume is called a turtle for some reason, I don't know. It's probably a long story about that somewhere in history. If I select a sprite, I can change its name up here in the top. Sometimes the cursor takes a little bit of time to appear. So if you're trying to click to make it appear, just stop clicking for a minute and it should show up. Okay, so I'll name my sprite Betty. And now the sprite's name is Betty down here, and the sprite's name is Betty up here. And I can click and drag my sprites around. As well as making them move by code. I would keep an eye on this little click box because sometimes it'll get unchecked and then you can no longer drag your sprite. So if I click that again, now I can drag her again. One last thing, I can save my project. Right now it's untitled. Usually that means that it hasn't been saved yet. Always make sure you give your work a good name, like, for example, the name of the unit that we're doing or the section that we're doing. So this is 1.1 click Alonso. I don't care if you use capitals, whatever, just give it a good name. And I'm going to click save. And now the name shows up. Okay, I think that's it for now.